Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alicia and I go by ToNaturAli here on YouTube and across my other social media platforms. And I hope you all had a great start to 2020. I don't really get into like the New Year stuff, but you know, not everyone has a great start, so I always just try to say like I hope you had a great start, because a lot of people go through stuff, you know what I mean? So anyway, in this video I just kind of want to get some things off my chest about natural hair brands, as well as how I plan to change how I don't think the word is invest, but like how much money I'm giving to buying products that I really ultimately don't need. Not that, I mean, it's kind of like that for all of us. We don't really need the products, but we want them, and we're product junkies. And not to say that I'm never going to support any brands, because that's not what I mean by that, but I mean that I'm really going to be more mindful of how I'm spending my money, how much I'm putting into buying natural hair products, when there's tons of hair products that I haven't even used yet. You know, like there's people who feel that a lot of Black businesses don't have great customer service. You know, I'm not going to support small Black owned businesses because, you know, they don't care about their customers, or this, that, and the third. And that's not really how I'm feeling. It's more so of like brands, companies not being transparent with their customers. And to me, that says a lot about the brand. And I'm all about supporting Black owned businesses. But if you show that you do not care about your customers, then I'm not going to want to spend my money on any of your products or whatnot. And so I've been noticing that, and there's only one brand in mind that comes to mind. I'm not going to even say who they are, but I've been feeling a certain way about, and I'm just going to say in general, because I know it's not just this particular brand I'm thinking of, because I've heard stories of other brands, but I have a problem when brands are not transparent at all. Like, I understand with Black Friday there's going to be a high demand. Like, you know, don't expect to get your package in like 2 days. Like, I get that. Like, I went in with that expectation to not receive my package in whatever time frame I had in my mind, right? My problem is when you don't update your customers as to what is going on. Like, I think, okay, in some cases it's 4 weeks, you know. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I'll deal with it. But when you don't give us an update at all, and you have customers sending you tons of emails, sending you DMs, commenting on your posts, and you're not responding whatsoever, like, to me that's just very inconsiderate, and I hate that. Like, it it doesn't make me feel good. And I know that I talked to another influencer, and she was just like, you know, I hate to represent a brand when they're treating their customers that way, because then it kind of falls back on me, you know. And I get that. Yeah, my issue is when you have these customers waiting. I'm really not trying to justify slow shipping. I'm not trying to do that at all, because I understand that things happen with the post office, and you know, there's a lot of variables that play a role. It's more so just really giving us updates. Like, I don't like when a customer just leaves, I mean, when a brand leaves you in the dark as to what is going on, you know what I mean? And so I just feel if you're going to be that way, then I'm not going to support you at all. Maybe in the future, if you get your stuff together and you give like a real genuine apology, but if you have these customers really inquiring about their orders, because a lot, I mean, think about it, it's our money that we're putting into your brand. You know, your brand wouldn't be where it is if it wasn't for your consumers. When you don't even give us just a little bit of consideration or respect to just give us an update, like just a post like, hey you guys, like we sold out, or we didn't prepare for this high amount of volume and we apologize, and to set us back, I'm cool with you saying that, as opposed to me just wondering like what the heck is going on, where's my order? Because then you're gonna have your customers wondering if you're just scamming them or not. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, that just irks me so bad. Like, you could at least just give an update. And I'm not saying, because a lot of brands have said, you know, this is what goes into the process, you know, you're not taking this into consideration. I respect that and I get that. It's just, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but it's just the transparency that I don't like. Like, it's the lack of transparency that I don't like. I don't like when you don't give your customers an update. Like, at least give us that much, you know. And there's people who order gifts for their loved ones and stuff, so it's like, of course they're going to be upset about that. And, you know, especially when you're feeling like you're ignored. So, and there was one brand that was deleting comments, and a lot of the comments weren't even rude. They were just like, can you give us an update? Like, what's going on? Where's my order? I've emailed you multiple times. So yeah, that's how I've been feeling. So another thing that I've been feeling lately is that, look, I have a ton of hair products and I have products that haven't been used, like haven't been opened yet. And I think I really need to be more responsible with how I'm spending my money. And not to say I'm not going to support or buy hair products, because I still will, but not as much as I was for the, you know, these past couple of years. I feel like before I was like, oh, I want to be the first to get this, or I have to make sure I get it because it's my only opportunity to get it and whatnot. But I think I really want to work harder with my content, but get to the point to where these products are getting sent to me as PR, and then I can give y'all my thoughts and opinions on the products. And I hope that doesn't sound bad, me saying that, but like, I really feel that at this point I've spent so much money on hair products. I'm sure there's a ton of you watching this video who can say the same thing, you know. And I would like to be at that point where I am getting more PR packages. And, you know, I want to get into more like sponsored videos. Not to say that I want my whole channel to be just saturated with sponsored stuff, but definitely with a brand and products that I really believe in and that I love using on my hair. So that's another reason why I kind of just want to take a step back on how much money I'm putting into hair products that I don't really need, but I want. But if any of y'all can relate to how I'm feeling, let me know down below. Or if you don't relate, that's fine too. Let's have a discussion down below. I'd like to know your thoughts on how you've been feeling and whatnot. And that's that.